before you swipe your credit card, you need to watch this. In today's video, I'm going to discuss 8 things that you might not have known about your credit card so that you can pay off debt faster, increase your credit score, and take advantage of all of the benefits your card has to offer. Hey, I'm Katherine, founder of Imperfect Budget, and I help women feel less intimidated by money by translating confusing financial jargon into simple, easy to understand terms so you can feel informed, confident, and in control of your finances. The first and most important fact that you must know about your credit card is that the interest does not compound yearly. It compounds daily. Your APR, or annual percentage rate, is the amount of interest that you are charged per year on your credit card. However, your credit card takes that number, divides it by 365, so it can charge you interest every single day. For example, let's say you have $10,000 of credit card debt and a 20% interest rate. With simple interest, you would be paying 20% of $10,000 per year, or $2,000 in interest. But here's how your credit card does it. They divide 20% by 365. So you're being charged 0.05% interest per day. This might not seem like a lot, but look at how it adds up over time. After only 1 month, you'll have paid $165 in interest. After 3 months, you'll have paid $500. In 6 months, you'll have paid over $1,000 in interest, and in a year, you'll owe $2,213, over $200 more than the simple interest. Now, imagine that you have more than $10,000 of debt, or your interest rate is higher than 20%. Your debt is only going to grow exponentially faster. This is why it can be so difficult to get out of credit card debt. But luckily for you, coming up next, I have a little trick to show you to help you pay down your debt faster. And it only takes about 10 minutes of your time. If you're overwhelmed by credit card debt, I know you're struggling, but you hold more power than you think you do. Remember, credit cards are a company, and they want to keep your business. And the fastest way that you can get some relief is to call your credit card company and negotiate. Tell them you're going to transfer your balance to a new card if they don't lower your APR. Even if you only get them to knock off 1 or 2%, that could make a huge difference in your bill and help your money go farther when paying down your debt. In addition to your APR, you can also negotiate your credit limit, late fees, annual fees, even payment plans. And if you're in a really difficult financial position, some credit card companies have hardship programs that will temporarily reduce your payments, waive fees, or even accept a settlement for your debt. They're probably only going to be willing to do this if you're in a really severe financial position, but if that's you, call them and ask. The third thing that you might not know about your credit card is that APR actually doesn't matter if you pay your card in full every month. Your APR, or annual percentage rate, is the amount of interest that you're charged when you carry a balance on your credit card. But if you're able to pay the full balance every single month, then APR just doesn't apply to you. So don't be swayed by 0% APR introductory periods unless you're using that to pay off your debt fast. Otherwise, it just doesn't matter, and you're better off looking at other credit card benefits. Now you know that APR doesn't matter if you're paying your card in full every month, which you should be, because it is a total myth that carrying a balance increases your credit score. I think this rumor just circulated because of misinformation, but let me be absolutely clear. Carrying a balance, even if it's a small one, does not increase your credit score. In fact, it's the opposite. Carrying a balance means you have credit card debt. Credit card debt reduces your credit score. If you want proof, I have 3 credit cards that I pay off every single month in full, and I have over an 800 credit score. So pay off your cards now. I'm sure you've heard of people maxing out their credit cards. We can all picture some Confessions of a Shopaholic girl who doesn't know how to stop buying clothes or shoes. But did you know that even if you stay below your credit limit, you could still be hurting your credit score? This is because your credit score calculates your credit utilization. Credit utilization is basically the portion of your credit that you use every month. So if you have a $10,000 credit limit and you spend $8,000, you have an 80% utilization score. Your credit score won't like that. But remember when I said everything is negotiable? The easiest way to fix this problem is to call your credit card company and ask them to increase your credit limit. This allows you to keep your spending the same, but lowers your utilization score, which will increase your credit score. Ideally, keeping your utilization below 30% is good. Keeping it under 10% is amazing. Next, closing an old credit card could hurt your credit score. The length of your credit history is worth 15% of your credit score. And basically, longer is better. So if you close an old credit card, you're going to shorten your credit history. So unless you have a really important reason why you need to close that credit card, it's better to keep it open and just keep a small recurring purchase on them, like a Netflix subscription. Remember, again, how I said everything is negotiable? Even if you're only 1 day late on paying your credit card bill, they're probably gonna charge you a late fee. Just pay your bill and then call your credit card company and ask them to waive the fee. If it's the first time this has happened, they'll likely waive the fee for you. However, if you've been late a couple of times, this might not work. Finally, your credit card may have benefits that you don't even know about. So make sure to check out the full list of benefits that they provide. For example, in addition to cashback, my cards give me cell phone protection, rental car insurance, purchase protection, warranty extension, baggage delay reimbursement, and so many more benefits. And all of this is covered by just using my card. I don't pay extra for these things. So make sure to check your benefits so you can take advantage of all of the benefits that your card has to offer. Credit cards can be confusing, and honestly, that's how these companies make money. But once you understand how interest compounds, what hurts and helps your credit score, and what you can negotiate, you take back control of your finances. So don't be afraid to call your credit card company and ask them to lower your APR or raise your credit limit or waive a late fee. The goal here isn't to shame yourself over mistakes that you made because you didn't know any better. It's to be informed moving forward so you can make the best choices for you and your life. If you want more breakdowns on confusing financial topics, you might like this video right here in the corner. Check it out.